baby, I had in my mind after reading a couple blogs and stuff like that, the sooner you sit, the softer the ass. Another question that I got, let me move my hair my way. Another question that I got was, should I hire a private nurse now, or go to a recovery home or do an Airbnb? I live in Florida, so we rode home. I took a 30-minute drive home and I went up 2 flights of stairs, so you know I was pretty high for me to go up 2 flights of stairs right after surgery. But my fiance took care of me. I did have an IV drip by Alex. IV by Alex came the day of surgery and gave me an IV drip with iron and stuff like that to make sure my nutrients was where they were supposed to be.
A bottle of water that's half empty. When you lay it on its side, it's the fluid can hit the bottle cap, right?
Okay.
But when you stand up, fluid goes down. And then if the bottle cap were your brain, that's why you're starting to get nauseous. If it gets worse, you're a little more dizzy, and ultimately pass out. The worst, right?
Right. So this is Alex, you guys. He's coming to give me an IV. My blood pressure went down. 111/75.
Falls in range.
It was 141/95 this morning.
That was at the center?
Yes, before surgery.
111 falls in the normal range.
So he's coming to give me an IV. The pain level is pretty gone. It's really soreness and trying to get comfortable and sleep.
I was walking around, as you can see in my vlogs, first day, going to the bathroom on my own. I never used a female urinal. I always just turned around and squatted. Even now with my faja, I feel like that's a way to avoid peeing on your faja, is to turn around and move the little flap and pee. I can never take a number 2 in my faja and take it completely off. So even that is just a struggle in itself. So, care, like I said. So I feel like if you have a caring partner, significant other, mother, sister, daughter, whoever, that can be responsible for and pay attention, you'll be fine with the family member. I don't think you necessarily have to hire a nurse unless you feel like you have some type of medical condition that you feel like you easily, you know, something of that sort. But I honestly don't think that you have to hire a nurse. Now, if you want to go the extra mile to make sure that you're okay, that's totally your prerogative. But I was happy with the decision I made by just having my fiance here. I didn't really bleed too heavy. I feel like that had a lot to do with the pre-op drink I had and different pre-op and post-op vitamins I was taking. Another video, if you guys want, I can do that. Because I did not just take the vitamins like folic acid, because I took some other things to help my recovery. And I think that's why I didn't bleed out as much, because by the time they took my padding, my gauzes off, I wasn't bleeding anymore. So those are things to consider. I never want to stay in a recovery house because I like one-to-one care. So let's say I was a little off or a little dizzy or whatever the case may be, I feel like a lot of girls, because it be too many people in one house and then it don't be enough staff. Like I don't got time to be calling your human resources to figure out why this CNA ain't doing this and why this person ain't do that. Like I don't got time for that. Like I just don't. And it costs too much to get in recovery homes and stuff like that. So I would recommend that you either get an Airbnb and have some help, mom, dad, sister, brother, boyfriend, woman, whatever, and have somebody help you around the crib. That's just me. Now I am a CNA. Ooh, why do you keep sitting right there? Try to keep stepping on my dog. She's sitting right. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. But I honestly feel like you just have to know the signs to look for when things are maybe going downhill. And the main thing is dizziness, nauseous. Like those different things are the things to look for. If you know, pain. Oh, how did I forget about pain? Let's talk about pain management. Pain management. They give you a week worth of pills, I believe, to take every 4 to 6 hours or something of that sort. They do not give you that prescription till after surgery. So there is a pill shortage. So I suggest you go somewhere that's not close to the surgery center, because there's surgery centers everywhere, especially in that one particular area. You got 305 that's down the street. You got all these different surgery centers in the one same vicinity, and everybody tries to stay by the surgery center. So it is very hard to get meds. So you want to you might want to kind of go out a little bit outside, go a little further out. I honestly feel like they should give the pain meds the day before. I understand why they don't, because if you don't come to surgery, now you get these pain meds, and they, it's a big thing because it's oxy. But pain med, they give you, I needed pain meds far after getting my prescription. Like, luckily, I got me some Tylenols, and folks, I got me some more pain meds, okay? For a long time, that was the only way I could sleep, was either a pain med or an edible. Y'all, it's a journey. Do I regret it? No. But pain management after is what really, like I say, out of surgery, I was cool. It was after, like a couple days after dealing with the soreness and trying to get comfortable, and because it's just, I wanted something to knock me out. Like, I ain't want to be trying to, just let me sleep. Just let me sleep. That's all I want to do. I want to sleep. And as you can see, I was walking a lot. So I didn't have to wear my knee highs or whatever, the compression socks too long, because I did do a lot of walking. And then I would eventually walk down the stairs and walk my dog and walk around the complex and things like that. So I think that attributes to me losing the 10 pounds and trying to drink as much water as possible, which I had fallen off of greatly. But yes, those are things to think about. If you have a low tolerance of pain, stop up. Next question. When did I start sitting? Baby, I had in my mind, after reading a couple vlogs and stuff like that, the sooner you sit, the softer the ass. Okay? Now, I know they say don't sit for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, baby. Second week, I was rolling over. Because who said I'm not laying on my stomach this whole time? Neck hurting. I literally I was getting pressure headaches from trying to keep my head up, sleeping like this. So once I found out that was the reason why I was having these badass headaches, it was because I was putting too much pressure on the back of my neck. I was like, oh, baby girl finna roll over, because yeah, neck was hurting. Even doing that kind of hurt the back of my neck, child. So if you get some headaches, they're pressure headaches from you lifting your head up all the time from laying on your stomach. Walmart had these pillows for like $5. I bought like 6 of them, and I would just lay them out on the bed and slowly kind of roll over. And I wouldn't like sit. When we say sit, we ain't talking about sit the whole day. We talk about like a couple minutes, because you're still gonna feel it's gonna hurt a little bit. It's not even gonna be like excruciating, but it's gonna be uncomfortable. So I'm only gonna lay on my side or on my back or on my butt for so long. So we talk about maybe 5-10 minute increments with a whole bunch of pillows. That's second week. And then as I started to get better and wanted to sit up and do certain things, because it was hard to watch TV and different things like that, so I got a bobby pillow. So we started with the bobby pillow. I was sitting on there for a while, but low key it made it hurt. Especially if we were talking about in confined spaces, like they talk about put the BBL pillow when you driving and when you go to the airport. Child, baby, them pillows was gone maybe after 2-3 weeks, because it seemed like it was more uncomfortable to have a pillow underneath me. So I would probably sit, but I wouldn't sit for long periods of time. So I would like drive myself to my massage, which is maybe 20 minutes away, drive myself to my massage, have my massage, and then come back home. So I wasn't really sitting for long periods of time. And I will be inserting some videos, because baby, that ass shakes. It moves. So, and I don't feel like I lost that much fat to go from 53, and I feel like so I'm gonna say it was 52, because we had the patties on or whatever like that, to only be at 50 and a half, which I'm totally satisfied with, because I didn't really want to be too big in the bottom area anyway, because I was already, as y'all know, I was a 47 as it was. So even if I was to go to a 47 and just suck in my stomach, it was gonna make my hips and stuff sit out. But I didn't have certain parts of my butt. Like, I didn't have an upper butt to me. But anywho, that is what I recommend when it comes to sitting. Do what's best for you, sis. But if you want the jiggly shake, like people be, because everybody want to touch the new booty or whatever like that, they be like, oh, it don't feel hard, it feels like my ass. Yes, I paid the money.